We really went from this to this. How cool is that? Okay, my workstation is a mess. Just ignore all of that. Anyway, look at this beautiful, look at this. How cute is this little drawing thing? A sketchbook, sketchpad, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Today is March 21st, which means that it was my brother's birthday yesterday, and I'm so good at forward planning, I decided today, that I would buy in the supplies to make him an Among Us card, because we played a lot of Among Us before I left Ireland, and we haven't really been able to play since because of time zone differences. So I want to make him an Among Us card because we used to play it a lot together, we can't anymore. And I thought I'd record the process of me making the card because that's something fun, I guess. Maybe, hopefully. I hope it is anyway. If anybody else wants to make an Among Us card, I found a video on YouTube, but it didn't really discuss the steps. It just kind of showed the process. And I thought, that's not useful. But you know what is? Seeing my hands. So the first thing that I did was I did a sketch of an Among Us character in my sketchbook, which is really good quality paper actually. And this is my little sketch. So this is what the base of the card is going to look like. What I have done is I have drawn in the thick line, which will be the black card. The smaller lines on the inside indicates where the red will be. And then these lines indicate where I have to color, because it took me a long time to find any card at Daiso. And when I did find colored card, they didn't have very many options. So I just got a pack that had basic colors, which means that I have red card and I have black card, but Among Us characters have that little shadow on the bottom of their suits, which is a darker shade of whatever color they are. So yeah, I have these little like red marker pen things. They're felt tip pens that I use for correcting things at school, but I figure I don't really use this one very much, and what I might do is I might use this to color it in. We'll see how it looks, we'll see how I go. So yeah. After doing this, we need to trace this onto the black card and get started on that. Now, because it's going to be a card and not just a picture or a 2D drawing, what you need to do is you will need to fold it so that it opens. So you fold it, and the backpack, I think it's a backpack anyway, will go against the fold, and you're going to trace around the rest of the Among Us character, and you're going to cut this shape out so that you have a folding Among Us character, basically. I don't know if you can see, oh, you can see the outline. Yes, it'll show up as a very faint silver outline on the black, but that's okay. As long as you can see it, that is completely fine. Cut it out. I recommend having a smaller scissors because this one is way too big. Okay, once you're finished, you should have this shape. Look at this. And it opens. Nice. I'm going to just go around the edges and erase all of the little pencil marks that I didn't actually cut out. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to trace this guy onto the red card, and then we have to draw a new line to show where we actually need to cut out. Okay, so now that we've done the basic shape, which you can't see, but it's there, I'm now going to go in and basically draw in these inside lines inside my outline, if that makes any sense. And now you're going to want to cut out the inside pieces. So we have our two little pieces for the front of the card, but now we need to trace these legs about halfway onto another piece of red card for the inside. A little pair of pants. Should make another small backpack about half the size. Okay, so I off camera just erased all the little lines just because they were annoying me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attach my red outlines. Where did I leave? Oh, with my little sticky glue. I'm going to attach the red outlines to the card, and then I can continue with everything else. Why, hello there. Wow. It always amazes me when I do something like this and it actually turns out looking pretty well. Like, I'm impressed. Okay, our inside boy has some pants, but only pants because we're going to make this a dead body. That sounded like a nice thing to say on camera. We're going to make this a dead body. So to make a dead body, you need a bit of white, to make the bone, and then you need a bit of red to be the inside of a dead body. Just a very rough bone shape. So here we need to cut out like an oval shape. And there you have it. We have almost a dead body. Because now we need to cut around this. Front of the card, inside of the card. Amazing. Okay. Next we gotta get some blue for his visor. So the biggest piece that I will need is this medium blue color. We're going to make the actual visor out of this color and then stick on some darker color and stick on some lighter color. Okay, this is a tracing hack. So if you ever have a situation like this where you have a drawing that you want to transfer onto another piece of paper, you shade along the back of it, and that way then when you put it on your paper and trace really, really hard around whatever it is that you wanted to transfer, it leaves an imprint for you. I don't know if you can see that, but it leaves an imprint that you can then draw over, or in my case, cut out. Okay, I'm going to trace this shape onto the darker blue. And then mark onto the darker blue where I need the line to start and stop. This little piece here, I'm just gonna cut it whatever way I want to. Oop, and that's our visor. I don't know how I managed this, but I made the dark blue too big or something. I don't even know. It'll be fine. We're gonna stick it all on together and it'll look great. And there we go. So we need this guy. I'm gonna start with the medium blue first and stick him down. There he is. Look at him. I just need to color in his bottoms and do something with the inside here. In the video that I watched, they used a Tipex pen or a whiteout pen to do little like white stars, and they also did this small little pull bar thing here, which I will not try to recreate again because it was really difficult and it didn't look nice. So I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna just shade in the bottom half with my red pen, and yeah, that's it. We really went from this to this. How cool is that?